Hello, everyone, and welcome into our IFL semifinal preview show. I'm Kenny Rice. My broadcast partner, as always, MMA legend Bas Rutten. We're going to take a look at the number 2 New York Pitbulls and the number 3 seed in the IFL, the Tokyo Sabres. When we talk about what a difference a year makes, well, this is summed up by both these teams. Bas, you know it well. You were the head coach of the Anacondas last year when you became the first team to ever sweep another team. That was the Sabres. Tokyo went on to have the worst record in the league.
It's a sweep.
Yep, but then Ken Yasuda took his job very serious. He revamped his team. He made that team into a winning team. Took 3 really strong fighters aboard, and he also lived by the spirit, the team spirit. Train as a team together because that will make your team stronger.
I think that Renzo kind of probably had a good strategy, and Eric is a little bit injured, so it was better for Pitbulls not to bring him in. That's how I saw it, and then brought a very good jiu-jitsu guy, and who might have more chance against Savan if they go on the ground.
Interesting team to watch, and he definitely will be trading some blows in there. You know, but if he can bring the fight to the ground too, I think it's in his advantage, because I don't see his opponent as a very strong ground fighter.
In the middleweights, IFL rookie David Phillips of the Sabres takes on Pitbull's newcomer Dan Miller.
Motivated, he's young, 26, and motivated, and he just loves to fight. And you know, he's very well-rounded fighter. His stand-up's great. Ground, technique, jiu-jitsu is excellent. And then but his problem is being always the conditioning. So I really supervised him in strength and conditioning.
Impressed with him just taking this fight. To take a fight like a fighter like Matsuchenko on the last minute notice, I keep wondering who would have that kind of guts to be in the ring representing against such a guy. I'm seeing a little bit of myself on him, so I like him already, even though I never met him.
Realistically, Vlad is very good, experienced, so whoever he has to fight in this league, I'm not really worried about him losing. He's gonna win in no matter what. But especially in the last minute thing, Jamal Patterson got hurt. You can't find a A-class fighter within a week and who is well conditioned.
It can be. Brian Vittel actually grew up a lot since his last fight, and I'm definitely looking for a much better fighter. And his opponent is an extremely athletic and strong guy.
It all depends on if Brian has gas, and because usually he doesn't have much endurance. So if he doesn't have endurance this time, then most definitely that Wayne's gonna win. They're pretty close.
Mileno, it's a guy who is able to keep the same rhythm from the first minute all the way to the last. And the rhythm that he uses is normally a strong one. But Delson definitely don't want to end up on the bottom. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see, and especially to check on Delson's ability of not ending up on the bottom when he doesn't want it. So we're going to have a good wrestler trying to bring the fight to the floor, but at the same time, even though he's very comfortable, he wants to stand and show a little of his stand-up abilities this time.
That matchup, Antonio against Delson is very, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen, because I know Antonio is going to take Delson down for sure each time. But Delson on the ground, he's also very good. The key is that Antonio has to be able to get out of any submissions that Delson tries to do. And the stand-up, Delson, Antonio probably even. So it's going to be definitely a ground fight. And whoever makes a mistake, then he has, the person has to pay.
Semifinals kick off. The number 1 seed Anacondas take on Pat Miletich's 4th-seeded Silverbacks and find out which team will advance to the IFL World Championship. Check your local listings for the time in your region.